Hi, I'm Rick. If anybody doesn't know, it's been a while. We've been offline for about 3 weeks, which was not the plan coming into April. And it's far longer than we've ever gone without a single upload. A lot's been going on. We had our 15th anniversary stream at the start of the month. We had the third annual 99-turn Mario Party Madness game that I was actually a captain for this year, raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And then Sarah and I went on a week-long trip to Scotland with our friends Nick and Holly, which was a great time. I discovered a deep love for haggis and Inverness, a tolerance for golf that my wrist still has not recovered from, and I baptized my laptop in Iron Brew, so now it is a true MacBook. I have been hard at work behind the scenes getting things back online again. There's been a few opportunities during the past week to just kind of start posting things, but I kind of wanted to take just a little bit more time because there's a few things that I've been cooking up, and I just want to make sure that I'm not like putting like 2 videos out there and just kind of, drip feeding it. I want to be able to actually get back into it. So I've had a few things that have been in the works, not just over the past week, but actually more like over the past month or two, and I wanted to show you guys what's coming up. So take a look.
What's up next?
I don't want to be the drummer anymore.
You can.
Oh, you're the best. I was hoping Dustin might be here for this one.
Try to be best, cause you're only a man, and a man's gotta learn to take it. Try to believe till the going gets rough, but you gotta hang tough to make it.
It's a coin flip.
Literally 50-50. I've lost that many coin flips?
Yes, Rick.
Are you
RNG
kidding?
does not like you.
We've talked about this a lot.
This is one that I think I'd actually be good at, actually.
Oh my god.
Gee.
I know this controller really well.
I have missed all of those.
Oh, shit. Nope.
No,
All right.
no.
How'd you keep
Son of
ending
a
up on
bitch.
the roof?
There you
I
go.
don't know.
Okay, sneak button to
Holy
sneak.
cow. What? Are you shitting me?
That just was a different picture.
Okay.
Those bats are mean.
Like, what the fuck?
When I was little, there was a black kid in my preschool class, and I went home and I was really excited.
What are
I was
we-
like, Mom, I made a new friend today. His skin's the color of chocolate milk.
What is wrong with you?
I was 5!
It's Mr. Cloud.
It's Krako's cousin, Mr. Cloud. He's got more eyes. He's a freak.
Krako
in the cloud
belongs in
community.
jail. He's no relative of mine.
He's considered a mutant in the cloud community.
Any of y'all got a cigarette?
we got so many different things like loses and wins become different, more lightning, 200 rings, or
I like fit
Push-
2 cars in the condom.
yeah, I looked at that. I was like, or push Hot Wheels it through your rectum.
2 Hot Wheels in the condom together.
Oh, usually they give you some stuff at the beginning.
Yeah, they. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow. What a moron.
And, oh, there it is. Oh, Chrono Toaster Bot. It is Mr. Bot. Yay!
Left bumper was Parry.
Whoa! What the
Holy
fuck?
shit!
He just
That was amazing.
It's a fucking circus
trick. Ben, did it fix itself?
It's worse.
Welcome to the D-pad where we can't see.
I'm Rick. What the
John.
fucking shit? Just start running. Gotta go fast. Wow, good advice. There you go. Thank God. No.
It's Neopol.
Oh no. It's Neil Bull.
Oh, Peter, that was really good. Do some body shots. Oh god, oh god, oh god. He fucking lit you up like a Christmas tree. Oh god, you're getting killed.
You're the best. Oh no.
Except for failing in one thing.
Oh,
I didn't know this song had a verse.
it's honestly.
I thought it was the chorus.
It is honestly. It is honestly perfect timing for you to fall out in the middle of the lyric. You're the best.
You're the worst!
Okay, so fail is not.
Two
Doritos.
people have to fail.
All right.
Hey, Rick, can we just skip this one? This song kind of sucks.
Okay, so right off the bat, there's at least one thing I need to address here, which is this is not a list of like promised projects that are coming down the line. A few years back, I posted a sizzle reel of projects that were kind of like planned. Obviously, that was a huge mistake all by itself. Doubly so because I put that up while we were actively closing on this house and moving. Not smart. So everything that you've seen there, that is all stuff that is currently in the editing bay. I'm actively working on it. You should expect every single one of those things to come out within the next 2 months. All of them. In fact, as a special gesture of good faith on that virtual highlight finale is actually going to be going up today after you see this video go up. So that'll be coming and finishing out the Saturn Return series today. There is one other thing that I wanted to announce alongside that. It's a little bit different. I actually teased this at the end of last year, sort of cryptically during the penultimate episode at the time of Saturn Return before we did Virtual Highlight. And I don't think anybody really like dug into what it meant, and that's totally fine. But I've been working since then to bring this to a more announceable spot. So let's give you a little bit more context. Okay, so let's talk about that, shall we? So today we are announcing the D-Pad Grand Champion Tournament. This is something that I've wanted for a while. It's actually something I almost did a few years ago when we had fewer games. But for anybody who's not familiar, for one reason or another, last year, near the end of the year, we crossed 1,000 games that we have ever played on the channel. And we celebrated that with a series called The Grand Finale, during which we played from number 990 to number 1,000, 11 games that either have been ones that we've wanted to check out for a long time, ones that you've wanted us to check out for a long time. It was a great time. And as you saw during the kind of sizzle reel earlier, some of those games we've already started recording more of. The plan is to record more of all of them. We don't really have a timetable for that, but not important. We crossed 1,000 last year, and we've been playing more games since. And in fact, we are now, importantly, beyond 1,024 games that we've played over the channel's 15 plus years. I've got notes to the side in case anyone's wondering why I'm like dipping over here. I want to make sure that I stay more or less on script, you know? It's not a real script, it's like beat sheet. But anyway, when the grand finale came out, it was, in my mind, the entire time, the first of sort of two parts of a celebration. Because this is part two. This is something that I had been planning for quite some time and wanted to bring to reality, which is essentially a tournament of 1,024 games. Not to see which game is the best, but which games have we covered the best over the years. So, for example, you might see a matchup of Amp Gear versus Mega Man Battle Network 5. Now, I don't think it's a stretch to say that Battle Network 5 is a better game overall, but Amp Gear was kind of one of the fans' favorites from the Ouya Ono series. So between those two, hard to say which the fans would ultimately like better. So that's what we're setting up here. And I know what you're thinking. In fact, I would not be surprised if someone's already typed this into Discord or the comments down below. Feel free to throw comments down here, by the way. But I'm betting at least one person has already said, Rick, why the fuck are you making another huge project for yourself to do all this work for when you've got so much on your plate? And the answer to that is, I'm not. This is actually a project that you will be doing most of the, I'd call it work, but it's not really work. Essentially, this entire tournament is going to be determined by your vote. I have a tournament set up. It's actually 4 tournaments and a final set up on challenge.com. At challenge.com/grand_champion, a URL I was genuinely shocked had not been used before. And there you will find links to each of the 4 conferences. I have actually been, for the last year or two, been working on a tournament bracket app of my own in anticipation of this. And it's just not ready yet. So rather than hold this thing off when we've surpassed our number that we were going for, we're just going to go for it. One of the limitations on Challenge is that for a free tier, you're limited to 256 participants, and for a paid tier, you're limited to 512. So I thought the best way to do this would be do 4 conferences, 256 games apiece, and the winner of each of those will do battle against one another. Now, the seeding is always an interesting thing when it comes to tournaments like this. I had debated doing random seeding, but I don't know. It just kind of felt weird to just be like, sure, put all of this into a random number generator and we'll see what happens. I think what is more interesting is seeding everything by the actual order in which we first played these games. So what that means is the number 1 seed for us is the original Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. And that means that every time we've played that game, that all counts together. So we're talking Sonic Week, the Supersonic Let's Play, Sonic Weekathon. We did a D-pad Rivals race once upon a time, and I want to say the Sega Genesis Mini. So that's 5 different times we've covered it to different depths. Not every game is going to be like that, obviously, because, for example, the 1024th seed that it'll be fighting against in the first round is Gen War for the Sega Saturn. And so then number 2 will fight against game number 1023, number 3 against 1022, all the way down the list until we get to the very middle, which is the 512th seed, which is Mega Man 83, a Mega Man fan game made for the TI-83 graphing calculator, versus the 513th seed, Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. You couldn't really get too many games that are further apart in terms of how they operate for that particular match. This tournament is going to be taking place over the course of the next year. I actually was originally intending to announce and begin this process during the 15th anniversary stream, but there were still a few more kind of administrative kinks that I was trying to work out, but now we're ready. The extra 3 weeks honestly helped a lot. Now, we're doing this over the course of a year for a few reasons. 1, 1,024 games is a lot. 1,024 videos is a lot. Even if this was just a single video representative of each of these, this would be a huge amount to do. So I wanted to make sure that we had enough time that people at least could, to some degree, actually go and look this stuff up for the ones that they're less familiar with, for what they wanted to cast their vote for. So each of these rounds, well, the first round, each of these rounds is going to take about half as long as the round before it. That's just how tournaments tend to work. But rather than, so the first round is going to take about 6 months. We're not going to hit round 2 until October. But rather than just go, all right, for the next 6 months, you can vote on 512 winners, we're breaking it down into heats. So the first round is going to have 8 heats, each of which is 3 weeks long, each of which is 64 matchups. So you're going to have 128 games, but there are going to be 64 matchups per heat. The second round will have 4 heats, each also 64. The third round will have 2 heats of 64. The fourth round will just be 64. And then after that, you'll have fewer and fewer, and you'll also have less time for it. So the fifth round of 64 games, 32 matchups, will take 2 weeks. The sixth round, which has 32 games left, will be 1 week. And the seventh and eighth rounds, which will have 16 and 8 games, respectively, will each be 3-day competitions, culminating in, and this is the other reason to make it a year long, the grand final. The winner of each of these 4 conferences, those top 4 are Elite 4, will face off during the 24 hours of the D-Pad's 16th anniversary marathon stream April 2nd to 3rd, 2027. Mark your calendars. That is going to be the date for it, and I am going to turn 40 years old on camera, so that's going to be a grand old time. Importantly, each of these matchups on Challenge has an attachment page. If you click on it, I think it looks like a little magnifying glass. On there, you'll find a list of each of the links to either the playlist or video associated with each of those games. So, for example, that first matchup, Sonic versus Gen War just has the one video, so it's a link to the video. Sonic, there are 5 links in there for each of the, I think it's 5, each of the different like playlists, essentially, for those. Where applicable, I'm using D-pad unpaused links because I think that just simplifies things, but obviously not everything is up there. So some of those will be on the main channel. So I've done a lot of talking. This could have been an email. So the important stuff, though, is that the tournament begins right now. Is what I would be saying if I put this video up earlier in the week. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would be saying it would be starting now from a few days ago, so it wouldn't have been now. The 3-week period for the first heat of the first round starts now, but there's one more aspect to that. So we're actually going to start the voting on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern because you guys are going to be able to predict the outcome of this tournament. Challenge has a fun feature where you can predict brackets all the way out to their conclusion. So for each of the 4, you'll be able to predict. The trick is you can no longer predict tournaments once the tournaments have actually properly begun. So I can't allow anyone to vote until the predictions are all done. And the reason I'm being so particular about this is because we're going to have a prize. Actually, a series of prizes. Each round will be worth the number of points that the round number is. So the first round, each of those, if you get one right, is worth 1 point. If you predict the second round right, for each of those, you get 2 points for each individual matchup, not the whole round, but 3 points, 4 points, all the way up to round 8. And then the grand final in celebration of the 16th anniversary of the D-pad. A correct final prediction will net you a whopping 16 points at the tail end of it. The person with the best cumulative predicted score across all 4 of these and the grand final will be receiving a Nintendo Switch 2 or a game console of a similar value, depending on what the state of things are a year from now. I'll be very flexible on that, don't worry. Depending on what consoles you're interested in, or if you already have them, you can also do 5 video games of your choice. Second prize will get 3 games, third prize will get 2 games, and fourth prize will be a single game of your choice. We'll probably be doing that through online ordering through local retailers near where you live. It is quite a lot easier than trying to ship all of this stuff to wherever. It'll probably depend ultimately on where these things are going to end up. In addition, I'm going to be posting update videos periodically as each of these heats and rounds concludes, both to give you a sense of what the next set of games and videos that are coming up will be, and also to keep you posted on what the progress of the tournament has been. Maybe we're going to have a breakaway set of predictions going or something. I think it'd be kind of fun to track that, kind of like a one big grand sporting event as we progress through the year. But what's important is that you get those predictions in fast. It shouldn't take terribly long, though if you're not familiar with any of these games, then yeah, there will be links in there that you can scan through to try to see, like, get a sense of each of those. The predictions will stay open for the other conferences until their first matches. So the reason that this one, we've only got the 2 days because we have to get the vote started on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But predictions will be open for the second conference until June 5th, the third conference until July 17th, and the final conference on August 28th, the fourth conference. So you have way longer to set your predictions for those. I won't be closing those until the actual voting for those rounds begins. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the prediction side of things because I have no ability to adjust that once things get started. So I want to make absolutely sure that people have a chance to get in there because I think it'll be a really fun time. I'm very curious what you guys wound up liking the best out of our entire history of videos and series and streams and things. And I think it's just kind of a fun way to celebrate. We've had a lot of fun celebrations lately between 1,000 games and the 15th anniversary. And I think this is a really fun thing to do there as well. So yeah, head to challenge.com/grand_champion. All the links to the various conferences will be there. Some of them are in a bit more of a like in construction sort of state. I tried to get the first conference completely taken care of ahead of time for this, though I think I'm still adding links by the time you see this video. But the actual predictions should be available. If there's anything that you need information on game-wise or video-wise that isn't there yet, then you should head to dpad.fm/wiki. We have an amazing fan-curated wiki. The Final Biscuit, in particular, has been an absolute workhorse pulling that stuff together for like a decade now. And I could not be more appreciative of that. And it's a phenomenal resource if you're ever, curious about stuff and you don't know off the top of your head, head to the DPAD wiki. But anyway, challenge.com/grand_champion. All 4 of the things will be there. You can get started right away. I'm super excited to see what wins and see what everybody likes the best on our channel from over the years. And good luck in setting your predictions. I'm also going to be setting predictions just for the hell of it. DPAD members will not be eligible for prizes, so don't worry about any of that. Let the games begin. See ya.